Did she say books? I think so. Hello, and welcome back to my channel. So excited to have you here. Today, we are going to be talking about books. My favorite books. Let's get into the video, okay? So it's not going to be, how do I say this? I definitely want to do more book talk videos and stuff. But today is going to be mainly my favorite books that I have read. And then on another video, we can do books that I didn't like, books that I DNF'd, which I really hate DNFing books, but you gotta do what you gotta do, right? First thing first is Ugly Love, okay? I had the physical copy of this, but I gave it to my sister and she lost it. That was by far my favorite book, okay? That was actually the first book that I read that got me into reading. I read that book in July of 2023. By far, my favorite book ever. That has to be a 5 out of 5 stars. Literally 5 out of 5 stars. Because just, I guess it, because that was like the first book that I actually like read and stuff. And it was just amazing. So basically it's about a nurse and a pilot, I think. I haven't read it in so long. I like going blank a little bit. But basically a nurse and a pilot, they fall in love. And it's just so cute. And it's her brother's best friend, which I love those kind of books. Like brother's best friend. Is there a black dot on me? What was that? I don't know. So Ugly Love, by far, if you haven't read it, go ahead and go and read it. Book number 2. Honestly, I'm not going to say that because I'm going to forget as time goes on. So next book is Archer's Voice. If you have not read Archer's Voice, please go ahead and read it. I don't even have words for it, okay? This book is by far just an amazing story. So basically it's about this girl and she runs away from her hometown. She's older, don't worry. She runs away from her hometown because she wants a break. I believe she just went through a breakup or something like that. And she goes to this really, really small town, meets this guy, Archer. I love Archer. We love Archer. And they fall in love and they're just the most perfect couple ever. That's all I gotta say. The most perfect couple ever, okay? Archer's Voice, go ahead and read it. And please go ahead, okay? You'll thank me later, I promise. Next up, we have Before We Were Strangers. Let me tell you about this book, okay? 5 out of 5 stars, 1, okay? And basically, I was told about this book last December, not 2023, 2022. And I was like, not really feeling it, whatever. Basically, it's about these 2 people that go to NYU and they knew each other when they were younger. And then they reconnected and then they fall in love and they're in New York. And it's just the most amazing love story that you will ever read in your entire life. Like, this is my favorite book of all time. I'm letting you know right now, okay? Okay. Now, for Credence. Woo! That's all I gotta say. Okay? As I'm filming this video right now, my best friend is reading this, and she's going into it blindly. So if you've read Credence, and you're hearing somebody going in it blindly, they're in for a treat. Let me tell you, if you go into this blindly, you're in for a treat, okay? I'm not going to say much. I'll say a little bit. But basically, it's a young girl. I can never say her name. It's Tiernan. How do you say that? I said Terrian the whole time, even though I know that's not her name. But that's what we said. So basically, Terrian lost both of her parents. Traumatic, I know, so sad. And she goes and moves in with her step uncle and her 2 step cousins. That's all I'm gonna say, okay? Let it sink in right then and there and take what you want from it. But, woo! This book, let me tell you, oh my God. That's it. Nothing more else to say about that book besides that, okay? Next up, we have The Inmate. Frida McFadden is by far one of the best thriller authors that I have ever read. This woman knows how to write a book, okay? She knows how to write a freaking book. Holy guacamole, okay? From literally the first page to the ending of this book, you are just going to be in utterly complete shock. Like, I made my best friend read it, and I made her read the very, very, very last page with me, and she had the same exact reaction as me. Because it's like, throughout the whole entire book, you're trying to come up and think with... So, basically, it's about a girl, and she had a boyfriend when she was younger, and she was the one that put him into jail. Throughout the whole thing, she's trying to figure out who it was that did this, that she put him in jail, that she was like thinking like maybe it wasn't him, maybe it was this guy. And basically, she moved back to her hometown and worked in the prison that she put this man in. So think about it that way. And then literally from the very first page to the very ending, you're trying to figure out who did it, what happened, who it was, and then the ending you find out who it was. And then the ending, it's just like something else happens, and you're just like, wow. Wow. Frida McFadden is by far an amazing author. Like, 10 out of 10 stars for her, okay? Amazing. Birthday Girl, which is also by Penelope Douglas, who wrote Credence. Clearly it's about a birthday girl. I don't want to give it away, but it's an age gap. I love an age gap, you know? But shit's crazy. Okay, basically, how do I put this? Of giving it away. I feel like I can't. You just gotta go into it blindly. Just know it's an age gap, but it is amazing. Ew, I cannot sing. Okay. I gotta fix my bookshelf after this. Next up, we have the Twisted series. Oh my God. I loved this series, okay? 1 and 2 were okay. 1 was definitely better, which is Twisted Love. So it's Twisted Love, Twisted Games, Twisted Hate, Twisted Lies. Okay, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay? So basically what these books are about is it's about a girl group who are best friends, 4 girls, and about their love story. So this is Brother's Best Friend. This is, how do you say it? Bodyguard. Or security, bodyguard. Best friend's brother. And this is... I forgot. But they're all amazing men, let me tell you. Okay? Reese in Twisted Games. We all need a Reese in our fucking life, okay? Sorry for my language. What the hell is his name? Christian Harper. We all need a Christian Harper in our life as well, okay? But now, let me tell you. They're all amazing books, like I said, right? But Twisted Hate has to be my, by far, favorite, okay? Favorite. Why? Why, may you ask? Because it's enemies to lovers. And if you don't know, enemies to lovers... Let me put you on, because I'm telling you, you will thank me later. There's just something about enemies to lovers. I don't know what it is, but there's something about it that top tier. Top tier. Okay? Okay. Next up, we have Falling in Love. This was so cute, okay? I know a lot of people haven't read this book, but it's like a Thanksgiving-y kind of fall vibes. It was so cute. Like, it's kind of basically like Archer's Voice. This girl, she runs away from home and she wants like to start a new life and everything. And she falls in love. Point, period, blink. And then she has her doubts and she's like, maybe I should go back home, blah, blah, this and that. But honestly, it was so cute. And like such like a fast, short read. So definitely around fall time, I would definitely say to read this book because it's so cute. So then we have The Perfect Marriage, which I don't even know really how to kind of give a brief because then I don't want to give it away. But this is another one like The Inmate where it's like, wait, what? Like, whoa. Like, you are not expecting that. Like, you have all your thoughts in your head about what happened, who did it, but then at the end it's like, what? Like, crazy. Crazy, 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 crazy. So, do yourself a favor, go ahead and read The Perfect Marriage because you won't regret it. Next up, we have If He Had Been With Me. Now, let me tell you, this book is amazing, okay? Such a good book. And it's very fast-paced, I feel. It's basically like high school kids, but like, it's good and it's very fast-paced. It's thick, but it's fast-paced. Like, the chapters were like this, kind of, and it's just an easy book to read, okay? This book is amazing, okay? But it will destroy you, okay? It's amazing, but it will destroy you. Basically, it's about two childhood best friends through their mother, and they finally fall in love, but then the ending just breaks your heart. That's all I'm going to say, okay? If You Had Been With Me, amazing freaking book that you need to read now. Now, okay? And we have Things We Never Got Over. This was a good book. I think this was the first biggest book that I have ever read in my entire life, if I'm being quite honest with you. Basically, this is a grumpy sunshine. We love a grumpy sunshine. Basically, a girl named Naomi, she's on the run, and everybody thinks it's her twin sister. She moves to town, and she left her husband, her fiance, at the altar because she just didn't want to be with him anymore, and he was just not good. And she goes to her new town, and everybody thinks she's a twin sister, who her twin sister is very bad. And then, yeah, just a grumpy sunshine. And you can do the rest from there. Go read. Go ahead. Go read this. Thank you. But this book was also amazing, and I love it. I just love to read, okay? So those are some of my favorite books that I recommend. Stay tuned for books that I don't recommend because there are quite a few, okay? Okay. Thank you so much for watching. Hope you have a wonderful day. Make sure to hit that subscribe button, like this video, give it a thumbs up, and hit that bell button so you get notified every time I post, and I will see you in the next video.